Okay, well, just to address the elephant in the room real quick, I posted a big long thing yesterday about how I was removing myself from the EA Creator Network. Obviously, I am still here and I am still playing Sims, but the Creator Network is basically just my direct association with EA. It's how I was getting early access to packs, it's how I had a creator code, and I've asked to be removed from that because I think it's a way for me to take a strong stance against the sale of EA. My intention right now is to still play The Sims and to still make Sims content, but just to also add in some additional games that I enjoy playing. I've always done that on Twitch, so it's not really new for us in my community. I probably only stream Sims about half the time there, and I've done that for a long time, but I've never really posted non-Sims content here on this YouTube channel, so we're kind of in an experimental phase right now. I don't think it's feasible or realistic to ask any Sims creator to outright quit the game that they've built their entire career on, and I'm not trying to alienate my entire audience here. I'm just trying to spice things up a little bit. This is a really weird and really difficult time for the Sims community, and I don't think any of us really knows what to do or what's gonna happen, but I really do appreciate all of your support on my Animal Crossing video yesterday. And also, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I posted a big thing on my YouTube community tab kind of going more in depth on my thoughts. I don't want to repeat myself here, I just wanted to acknowledge it since this is the first Sims video that I'm posting afterward. It's just a really weird time and I'm not really sure how to navigate through this, so I appreciate your support and for sticking with me through it all. But with that being said, let's try and play The Sims today. Here's my plan. I kind of want to try and do a base game build because it's been a while since I made an entirely base game house, but I want to try to add in a little bit of a twist to it. I want to do it with a completely randomized budget and then try to spend that entire budget down to the last penny. So for example, if we get a $51,200 budget, I have to spend exactly 51,200 simoleons and have 0 simoleons left at the end. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start by picking the budget. So I'm gonna set the minimum to 0 and the maximum to 100,000 on this generator, and we'll just see where it takes us. 60,174. You know, the thing is, that sounds like a lot of money, but I don't actually think it is. I think I'm gonna live in Willow Creek. Maybe we do it up here on the Potter's Splay lot. Okay, we set our budget to 60,174, and our goal is to try and make a base game house that actually looks good and also costs exactly that amount of money. Oh boy. Okay, so I think I would like to have a wraparound porch sort of vibe to this, but I'm not sure if that's gonna look weird. I might end up bulldozing it. I'm just trying to like throw out some different ideas for myself. Oh boy, it's really tall. I don't know if that's okay. Hey, listen, we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be fine. I kind of like the idea of there being a chimney right here too, but I do think if I do that, I might need to make it bigger. The wraparound porch bigger, I mean. Or maybe we just try and have that part go back a little bit further. I guess if this is gonna wrap around, it needs to fully wrap around, right? Okay, chimney. Oh, I wonder if I could scoot this whole thing back a little bit. Because that doesn't look too bad with how it lines up in the corner. We could just have no chimney down there. I don't know. I guess I feel like I was kind of picturing this house being a little bit wider. I don't really know how to explain that. But we could possibly scoot that over and make this happen. Oh, that's way too wide. No, 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 no. I just wanted to have a dormer in this. That's all. I think I'm also feeling a little bit oh my God, the back. Oh no. Hey, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. It's fine. I was gonna say, I feel like it needs some more balance on this side. I guess I don't fully know what I mean by that, but I just think that like the scale of it is a little bit off. But that might be okay. I think that helps to balance it all. Oh my God, this is a disaster. How are we going to fix this? I think that maybe we could extend this out a little bit more. That does not help with the height being super big though, does it? Oh dear God. Okay. Maybe instead we could have like large bump out thing, kind of like this. And maybe there could be like an extra porch down here on the side. That's okay for the interior. And then we have a lot of patio space, which is also good, I think. I think I could possibly even extend this out and then have the dormer continue. No, dormer doesn't look good back there. Let's have no dormer in the back. Let's just stop with that. Maybe there could be a dormer up top. Oh, that's okay. Oh, all right. Well, maybe this is good then. Took me way too long to figure that out, but we got there in the end. I'm gonna scoot the whole thing way forward too, so we can have a little bit more space. Maybe this could go out a little bit more. I think that'll look better from the front. It needs to be wider. I think that's good for the scale of it all. I also don't know if we can afford a fence, but I would love to have one, so I'm gonna put one. Yeah, I never know if it looks really bad like that. Maybe we just have like the fence go on 2 sides. That's weird too, isn't it? I don't know. The lighting is also really bad on this lot. I think I'm gonna have a lot of brick accents with it. And I think we need to get, oh, that looks bad. Oh no. Once again, my plans get foiled by the columns being ugly in The Sims 4. Maybe I can be brave and have no columns on the corners. What if I have no columns on the corners? I don't know, we can try it. I think I'm gonna start by painting it with a lot of white siding, and then I'm gonna try and mix in some brick. Would love to have some more brick options. That's the other thing. I feel very stuck with some of the brick that we have access to. I think I kind of wanted this part, because that's like the main building to me. But I think I kind of wanted that part to be brick. I just don't know if that's too much. Can I do this part as brick as well? Looks a little bit bad from the back because it's a lot of brick all in one place. What if we had a painted white brick? We could do like a very small amount of actual red brick on just the foundation and the chimney, and the rest of it can be really white because then it will match everything. Let's get some fences. I think I probably will use just these simple columns. Oops. Well, I had hoped that that would look okay. Now I'm not so sure. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. This is my favorite fence. I try to not use the same ones every time, but I like that one best. I can't help it. Even when I'm doing a non-base game build, I feel like I tend to use that one. Should I be using the fancier columns? I kind of don't want to. We could possibly use the really fancy trim. This is also money that I don't know if we can afford to be spending, but I think it looks good. I guess there could be like a little side yard patio space back there. Huh. No, I don't know about that. Hey, you know what? We'll see. It's gonna be fine. We can do the back afterward. We can figure out the front first. I think I might use this little shingle roof. Oh, I probably should get a chimney too. This one will be fine in there. That actually fits perfectly. Maybe we do the floor plan next, because that way we know where we have to put the windows. That feels like a safe bet to start with. Okay, so I think the front door is gonna have to be right here. There are actually very few front doors that I like in this game, so that's fun. Hey, what if we switch the siding to be this wider one? I like that it has the edges on it too. Oh, I think that looks a lot better. It almost might look better for the whole thing to be siding instead of having the white brick. I just feel like it looks nicer with the trim. Okay, stop. Lock in. We need to focus. Oh, look at that weird glitch with the stairs. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing about putting the staircase right here because I feel like this actually has some kind of interesting potential for the upstairs floor plan. Oh no. Well, don't do that. Where's the plain one? Please don't have that random line right there. But see, this is pretty good because this gives us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bedrooms upstairs, a hallway, and then 1 bathroom. They're not even that small of bedrooms. Like, these are super functional, reasonable bedrooms for us to use. I think we can totally work with that. We just gotta work around the staircase down here somehow, but that's fine too. I think that this could be a nice little entryway. This will be a bathroom. I wonder if maybe we could have the dining room. I don't know if I can afford all this, but I wonder if we could have the dining room up here, kind of like when you first walk into the house, and then we'll have a really pretty back door right here that you can look through. Oh, I guess potentially the kitchen could just be in here as well. Uh-oh, I shouldn't make it blue, right? No, we should probably not do a blue Suburban, but wouldn't it be cute if it was blue? No, let's do green. Let's have like a green Suburban. Okay, I actually don't know about this as a concept. I was thinking that maybe the living room could be in here. Rug situation is pretty dire too. Oh no. But maybe we could have the living room kind of tucked away in this little corner like this. We get a fancy TV. Maybe not that fancy of a TV, but we could get a fancy TV. I think I might have this part be a little office. And then I was kind of picturing myself trying to have this be an extra bathroom. So what, that gives us 3 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms. That's actually really good. We could potentially even extend this out, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it. And that might be better for the living room because it's not so scooted up against the walls. Okay, reasonable layout perhaps, I hope. Here's a really expensive floor that I probably shouldn't use. Maybe we could do carpet in the bedrooms upstairs because that'll save some money and then it feels very realistic to me. Let me just put like any random old tile in these bathrooms too. Okay, and now that we have a floor plan, I feel like now we can actually start thinking about windows. Oh, I never painted the back of this. But yeah, I was kind of wary of doing the windows initially because I wanted to have all the other floor plan stuff first and then like base the window placement on that. But now I think we're in a safe position for me to do windows. Oh, I wonder if this could be an ensuite bathroom. No, it's too small. No double bed, never mind. I take that back. Okay, sliding glass door. It's kind of like scooted off to the corner, but at least it lines up with the staircase outside, right? Maybe we can get another window there because I can put curtains on it. That'll be fine. This sliding glass door actually looks bad because the colors are a little weird, so maybe it's better to have the regular base game one. Well, the other one's base game too. It's just the new base game one. I like the scale of this so much better though. Why must I be so indecisive and make this so much harder than it needs to be? Okay, let's get another sliding door right here because then they can access this little patio too. And maybe we do some bigger windows on this tall part. I could probably have big windows on this tall part then. Okay, this is what we've got right now. Maybe I could get one little window up high up there. I think that looks good. Okay, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's do a little bit more work on the inside and like maybe actually put some furniture in because we haven't quite done that yet. Oh, these windows are bad. Must be smaller down here. Maybe the fridge could be right there and we could do the stove over here. I won't use the cheapest ones, but I won't use expensive ones either. So we can get these possibly as the appliances in here. We are already using a pretty expensive kitchen set at the moment, but that's okay. Do you think we can afford to have an island? I feel like it would be really nice if we had one. Just extra counter space. Maybe they can have a microwave too. Hey, and let's call it there. Let's not put too much else. Maybe we could do some bookshelves on this back wall. And I actually kind of like this table. I was kind of using it as a placeholder initially, but now that I've got it here, I'm kind of into it. Maybe we could switch this rug out for something else. I just had this thought like, oh, I'll use the eco lifestyle curtains. No, you won't. Not today, you won't. Oops, I went on a build mode by accident. Can I get that a little bit closer together? Okay, so in total, the curtains that I just placed cost me 800 simoleons because they're 200 each and I've got 4 panels of them. But look how pretty that is. Oh, a couple other things that we're gonna need. Trash can in the kitchen, also trash can outside. Maybe a fruit bowl. Let's put a fire alarm. Oh, I should use a burglar alarm. I've been really bad about that lately. I've not been putting them in and I should have been. What kind of artwork is good for this? This one's cute because it's got some nice colors. It kind of has like the pink, the green, and the blue. Maybe we try to incorporate that pink, green, and blue thing together. We can get a couple of these cheap little pictures over there because those stack up nicely. Do a little blue flower by the entrance. Maybe a rug by the entrance could be nice. We could probably have a doormat. This one's from an event that happened a while back, so it's not actually available anymore, but I kind of want to use it. Is that okay? Before we decorate too much, let me keep placing some more furniture down. I know this is like the cheapest stuff you can get, but I actually don't really think that it looks bad. How's that look? See, that's an okay color for this too. Let's get a cheaper TV. I think I just lost money by doing that, which is probably not very smart of me because I went into live mode by accident, and so now things are starting to depreciate. Maybe I should leave it. I'm kind of annoyed that I did that. It was like fully a misclick too, but as soon as you go into live mode once, then when you start selling stuff that you already had placed, it sells for less money. And if we're trying to stick to some sort of ridiculous budget challenge, we can't exactly have stuff selling for less money. Those are different colors. Oh, okay, those are the same color. That's fine. I really, really want to use this, but this is one of the most expensive bookshelves in the game. You wouldn't think it just by looking at it, but it is one of the most expensive bookshelves in the game. How does this thing size up? Oh my gosh. It's kind of got the right colors to it, but I'm scared that it's way, 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 way too big. But maybe that's all right. Maybe big is good. Maybe there could be just like a little mirror on this wall too. Okay, I'll be honest, there's too much beige happening over here, which isn't really what I wanted out of this. Maybe I could have the green. I don't know if that looks strange. It's significantly more expensive, which isn't good. Plus, I want to put this extra thing in there so it looks like I've got legs, and that doesn't help with the price either, but it does, I mean, it's realistic, I guess. And then it brings the colors around the room a little bit better. We have 15,000 simoleons left for me to furnish 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and an office. I also have not yet put any wallpaper inside the house, so maybe I should do that real quick before we end up without any money left over. I'm gonna try and use a middle ground sort of computer. I don't really know if I can afford that, but I don't want to have the cheapest one. I'm probably gonna have to get rid of the TV and replace it with something that's a little bit less money, but I'm really trying to avoid that right now too. At this moment, I would absolutely love to keep the expensive TV. I'm gonna try and do chess. Oh, you know what? Maybe we don't do chess inside of the office though, because we don't have anything on the patio, and chess feels like a nice thing for us to use for the patio, and we don't need to be buying 2 of them. That's not really feasible, but we can get just 1. Okay, no chess inside of the office. This thing is a magnet board. This is from the event that's on right now. So if you haven't seen that yet, the event is happening, so you can still actively play it until November 4th, I think. Okay, put an expensive piece of art on the wall in there too. Let's just leave it. I think that's all I can do. I would love to have like a bench or an ottoman or something, but I don't really love the base game ottomans. I think my issue is that they feel really fancy, and I don't think that the inside of this house has this like formal fancy energy to it, but maybe we could try and get that one and have a little bit more blue, because I wanted more blue in here and I don't have any yet. Okay, unfortunately for our Sims who live here, they're gonna have to have the cheapest bathroom stuff. I did not even realize that I was doing it, but I kind of overspent. Got a little bit carried away with some stuff, thought I had more money than I did, spent way too much, and now we are in trouble. But it's okay, because that's kind of a cute bathroom, right? Hey, I really know that I should not be spending money on these counters. These counters are way, way, way too expensive. I am decorating this like I'm made of money right now, and I am not. But how cute is that for the bathroom? I really would like for them to be cute. We have a tub, we have a shower in that one. I think this upstairs one will have just a shower too. Probably also still a counter. Oh my God, I have 6,000 simoleons left and I haven't done any of the bedroom. How did I get myself in this situation? Well, so far nothing has depreciated either. So this is the actual exact amount of money we have left to spend. I would say that that is both a good and bad thing because now we have 4,000. Okay, this TV is 3,500. It's giving me 2,800. So I'm gonna cheat for 700 simoleons back and we can get a cheaper TV and we'll just set it on the table instead. I think that's a little bit safer in terms of our spending. See, now we have 5,000 simoleons to do the rest of the house. I think that maybe this one could be a little nursery room. We can just get all the absolute cheapest baby stuff to put in here. You just don't really need much for infants when you only have the base game. And then if you had other packs, you could swap this out to be a changing table. I won't do that because I can't do that, but the option is available to you. Oh my God, the curtains look bad too. It's okay. One baby's room is done. I think maybe this one should be the primary bedroom because this is the biggest room. Oh, I kind of like for them to have a nicer bed. It's kind of hard for me to use this one in white because I feel like I don't love how it's so gray. Can I have this be wood floor? It's only 88 more simoleons. Let's try that. Oh, I think we have to use the cheapest nightstands. These come in green. We got a little mirror over here above this thing. Probably get some cheap flowers on it. Oh, maybe we could do another window. Oh, that's good. Can I afford curtains? I mean, the answer is yes, I can afford curtains, but the curtains that I want are these ones, and I probably can't really afford those. That's an okay room. It's gonna have to do. I think we might have to do some deleting of expensive things. Like maybe this computer needs swap for the cheaper one. How did we end up in this situation? We got 2,000 bucks left. At least we still have a nice bed. I'm gonna have this one be decorated kind of like a teenager's room. I'll let them have pink walls. Oh, that's kind of bubblegum pink. Not really what I wanted. Well, whatever. Let's just use it. Oh no. Okay, I tried to put an easel. We have a desk. I'd like to have a little lamp. I'm left with only 400 simoleons. I think I might do some removing of some things. I think that maybe we have to go back and be a little bit more stingy with some of the spending I was doing earlier. Like these nice mirrors. Let's swap them for something cheaper. That gets me back to 700 simoleons. Maybe like this thing. That's pretty expensive. I think there's a cheaper fruit bowl. This one's only 95 instead of 250. Okay. 650. No. Okay, I'm gonna use this bed and we're gonna decorate this room for a child. I'm gonna see if we can have any nice toys because, oh, see, the junior wizard set, only 200 bucks. They could have that and they could also have this craft thing. I think I have to give them less lights. It is my preference to have multiple lights per room because it's so much brighter this way, but I think we're wasting a lot of money doing that. So I'm gonna delete a few of these extra ceiling lights where we can. Like, why do I have 2 in this bathroom? It doesn't need 2 in there. Suddenly I've got $300 left. Okay, the bedrooms feel a little bit sad. Maybe I could remove this and get something smaller in this little hallway. So we could do a little table and just like a mirror above it again, because that's not too bad. Possibly a plant on there. Yeah, that's significantly cheaper, and now we have some more money. You know what else we could do? This is a different wood floor than we had downstairs, but think about how much more money we could save. If I changed the wood floor out, we'd have like thousands of simoleons left. I was just using a way too expensive wood floor, but I like that wood floor. To me, that's the cutest one, so I want to be able to use it, but I understand that it's not practical. I'm gonna get some posters, I think, because that helps with this room feeling like a kid's space. I gave them a little rug. Maybe this kid could have a little rug too. Yeah, we could organize it like that somehow. I think that looks good. And that leaves us with 900 simoleons to finish the rest of the outside. And I feel like that is also super, super doable. Okay, so let's start thinking about that. I'm breaking out the debug landscaping because we cannot afford to be landscaping on our own. It's not possible. I really like these trees because I think it's nice to be able to put those kind of in front of parts of the building because it helps to break up all of the white. Oh, I wonder if I could use this down this whole side. Is that clipping? It is a little bit, so we'll have to alt place it a tiny bit more than this, but maybe this could be how we justify having the fence only on part of the lot. I know it's like really weird to only have the fence on half of it, because when you're putting up a fence, like you're trying to have privacy. I do know that, but unfortunately, I just simply do not have any money, so this is the best we can get. Oh my god, that is huge. Can I size that down and have it still look okay? Oh, it looks really good. All right, couple of giant oak trees in our backyard. Just make sure it's not clipping. I'm trying out these really beautiful blue flowers flowers. Kind of just trying to put those around in a few different areas. Maybe like some back here in this corner, possibly one or two of them over here. Unfortunately for us, I also would like to spend money on some little bushes. But maybe it's better to have none. Wait, what if we didn't put any little bushes out there? I've just put a tree inside of a tree. There's one right here and it's kind of clipping into that. But what if we didn't have any little bushes and we just had those debug flowers? I think that I'm kind of feeling as though if we did a simpler landscaping look on purpose, then it will look less weird that it's kind of empty because we did it on purpose. Right? Maybe this could be one of those like less is more sort of situations. And then we can also try and get a little patio. I'm gonna have to really erase the edges because I want it to stop at the edge of the square. We could get a little tiny patio back there. There's a little tiny patio over there too. Obviously we cannot afford much, but we can get a little dining table. Can't afford a grill, so that's fine. Can't really afford any outdoor activities, just in general. But I also don't think we really super need them. I have my trash can, I have my stuff outside. Now we gotta spend 421 simoleons exactly somehow inside. I think possibly some curtains on these little bathroom windows could be good. I think the bathrooms just in general might benefit from like a little bit more decor. Oh, what about a radio somewhere? Oh, that's 150 for this boom box. This is also clipping. But wouldn't that be nice to have? We could always get rid of that thing and redo it. I guess my point with that being that you kind of always need a radio in The Sims 4. Like it's nice to be able to listen to music and stuff, so we can just ensure that we have one. Oh, we could get a little tiny piece of art in the nursery. There are things that cost 1 simoleon in packs, but I don't know about the base game. There's lots of things that cost 0. Oh, there's a rock. The Cove Stone. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep looking because if I have to put a rock in the front yard, that's fine. These dolls are 0. Oh, the homework only costs 1 simoleon. Wait, actually, that could be kind of cute on the desk for the teenager. I think that's better than the stone. Wait, is that the right price? 60,134. Oh, it's supposed to be 60,174. Oh no. Okay, we have 40 more simoleons to spend. These are cute. We could put those in the little kids' room. And that's $40. 60,174. That was the budget, and we pulled it off somehow. I want to do a little bit of terrain paint because that's free. I actually think that like some of these little plants almost look like they've got terrain paint under them already. I think it's actually like shadows from the debug plant. Like even that tree kind of has one too, but that's fine. I got a little bit of extra. And let's put it on the gallery. I think it turned out cute. It is 4 bedrooms, it's 3 bathrooms, there's an office, and you could make that office into an extra bedroom if you wanted to. So you could fit a pretty big family here, and you don't need any packs to download it. So hopefully it's useful for you. Whenever I do stuff like this, there's always things about the base game that feel like glaringly lacking to me. In this case, I think it was just in terms of swatches of rugs and beds. I feel like I've done all of these bedrooms exactly this way before, but there's only so many different combinations you can do with the same base game bed, right? Like I've been doing this for 11 years, and they've not really had any new base game beds except for a couple, and I only used one of them because they're too expensive, so that was kind of hard. I also wish we had some more wallpapers and some more columns, but I don't need to sit here and say the same things over and over. I've said that many times before in these videos. I've got a few Halloween videos coming up this weekend that hopefully you're going to enjoy, so stay tuned for those. And I think on that note, I'm gonna wrap up this video right here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking by me and stuff in this really weird, strange time that we have found ourselves in. And I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Oh, I could also use some more brick wallpaper. We could make a whole long list of things that we need in the base game. I could go on for hours about things the base game needs.